What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Bets Today, your #1 spot for sharpening your betting skills. Today, we're tackling the holy grail of sports betting, the question that separates the pros from the amateurs. What is the secret to finding value bets consistently? Is it a myth, a stroke of luck, or is there a real, repeatable method? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to spotting those golden opportunities that others miss. First things first, let's smash a common misconception. Finding a value bet isn't about predicting the winner with 100% certainty. If anyone tells you they can do that, run the other way. Value betting is a game of probability. It's about finding an edge where the odds offered by the bookmaker are higher than the true probability of an outcome. Think of it like a coin toss. We know it's a 50-50 chance. If a bookie offered you odds of 2.10 on heads, that's a value bet, because the price they're offering is better than the actual likelihood. You won't win every toss, but if you keep making that bet over and over, you're mathematically guaranteed to come out ahead. Our job is to find those 2.10 coin tosses in the world of sports. So, where do we start? The absolute foundation of finding value is doing your own homework. You cannot rely on gut feelings or what your friends are betting on. You need to become the expert. The secret isn't a magic formula, it's a disciplined process of research and analysis. This means you need to develop your own system for assessing the probability of an outcome. Let's say you're looking at a soccer match. The bookmaker has set the odds, but what do you think? To form your own opinion, you need to dive deep into the data. This research goes way beyond just looking at the league table. You need to analyze recent form, but not just wins and losses. How did the teams play? Were they creating a lot of chances but getting unlucky? Or were they scraping by with fortunate wins? Look at head-to-head records. Some teams just have a bogey team they always struggle against, regardless of form. Team news is absolutely critical. Is a star striker injured? Is the first-choice goalkeeper suspended? These factors can dramatically shift the probability of a match's outcome, and sometimes the odds don't adjust quickly enough. This is where your opportunity lies. Let's talk about creating your own odds. This sounds intimidating, but it's simpler than you think. It's about quantifying your research. After you've analyzed all the factors, form, injuries, motivation, home advantage, even the weather, you need to assign a percentage chance to each outcome. For example, in a match between Team A and Team B, you might conclude, Team A has a 50% chance of winning, Team B has a 30% chance, and a draw has a 20% chance. These are your true odds. Now you convert these percentages into decimal odds. The formula is simple. 100 divided by your percentage. So, a 50% chance is 100 divided by 50, which equals odds of 2.0. A 30% chance equals odds of 3.33, and a 20% chance equals odds of 5.0. Once you have your own set of odds, the magic happens. You go to the bookmaker's website and compare. If the bookie is offering odds of 2.20 for Team A to win, and your own calculated odds are 2.0, you've found a value bet. Now, a huge part of this process is specialization. The world of sports is vast. You cannot be an expert on the Premier League, the NBA, the NFL, and international cricket all at the same time. It's just not possible to do the deep dive research required. The secret to consistency is to pick a niche and own it. Maybe it's the English Championship, or a specific conference in college basketball, or even a less popular market like corners or cards in soccer. By focusing on a smaller area, you can gain a level of knowledge that surpasses the average odds compiler. You'll start to notice trends, understand team dynamics, and spot information that the broader market has missed. This specialized knowledge is your most powerful tool in creating accurate probability estimates. Let's discuss a crucial, often overlooked secret: understanding the bookmaker's margin, or the VIG. Bookmakers build a profit margin into their odds. That's why if you add up the implied probabilities of all outcomes in an event, it will always total more than 100%. For a typical two-way market, like a tennis match, the odds might be 1.90 for player A and 1.90 for player B. The implied probability for each is about 52.6%, totaling 105.2%. That extra 5.2% is the bookie's profit margin. Your job is to find a bet where the value is so significant that it overcomes this built-in margin. That's why small value bets are often not worth it. You need to find a clear, significant discrepancy between your odds and the bookie's odds. Another secret weapon is using odds comparison sites. Don't just stick to one bookmaker. Different bookies will have slightly different opinions and therefore different odds. By using a comparison tool, you can quickly see who is offering the best price for the bet you want to make. Getting odds of 2.10 instead of 2.0 might not seem like much, but over hundreds of bets, that extra 10% on your winnings makes a monumental difference to your long-term profitability. It's a simple step that instantly maximizes the value you get from every single winning bet. Think of it as free money you're leaving on the table if you didn't shop around for the best price. So, let's recap the secret recipe. 1. Do your own deep statistical research. Don't just scratch the surface. 2. Create your own odds based on that research by assigning probabilities to outcomes. 3. Compare your odds to the bookmaker's odds to identify discrepancies. 4. Specialize in a niche you can master. 5. Always factor in the bookmaker's margin and shop for the best odds available. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a disciplined, analytical approach. You will still have losing bets. You will have losing streaks. That's a normal part of the variance in betting. But by consistently betting only when you have identified mathematical value, you are tilting the long-term scales in your favor. The real secret. It's not a secret at all. It's hard work, discipline, and a commitment to the process. It's about transforming betting from a gamble into an investment. It's about being patient and waiting for the right opportunities, rather than forcing a bet on every game. It's about mindset. Accept that you'll be wrong sometimes, but have confidence in your process that over the long run, your edge will shine through. Thank you so much for sticking with me today. I hope this has demystified the concept of value betting and given you a practical framework to start finding those valuable opportunities for yourself. It takes practice, but it's a skill that can completely change your approach to betting. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And if you want more content to help you bet smarter, make sure you subscribe to Bets Today and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below and let me know which niche you're thinking of specializing in. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.